I'm slowly developing a tolerance to cyanide. A handful of apple seeds at a time. Just in case. We lost Ava Alexis in late March, so now the bottom bunk in Settlement 11B is vacant. My only sister. She was commissioned to navigate for the 12th return with Kessler's crew, but her immune system was weakened beyond repair, and Dr. Balaga advised against the voyage, saying it would be safer for her to keep occupation here with us. She consented in writing against her better judgment and completed the remainder of her cartography assignments and archival notes from a prostrate position in our settlement until the moments of clarity came too infrequently, and Dr. Balaga administered the solution. At the time, I was humbled and grateful to be there for her passing, though I've since felt that if she could have surveyed the Grand Canyon from the North Rim once more, she might still be on the winding dirt road to recovery. If she could have tasted ozonated oxygen, saw the erratic flight of the hummingbird, felt the crack of a cabbage ball to right field, listened to real rain, or hell, even made small talk with Ezra Guerra, even just one more time, things would have been different. Maybe. The sterility cocktail has had 4 unexpected side effects so far, 3 of which are endurable. The first effect I noticed within seconds of the initial injections. Horizontal diplopia, a kind of double vision, which comes and goes with no nausea or ill effects on my balance. It's so benign that I've yet to complain to Dr. Balaga about it for fear she'd recommend my being removed from the night watch. Or worse. The second side effect is not at all unpleasant. In fact, it has helped to relieve the tedium associated with data entry. It's a sort of synesthesia that first caused me to experience the beeping of the greenhouse timer as smells and occasional tastes. And just now, from the sound of my knuckle cracking, a flavor reminiscent of roasted butternut squash and sage is activating my salivary glands. Ava Alexis was older by 9 minutes. We were fraternal, but in images from our birth well into our teens, even I'd be hard-pressed to tell us apart. When we were 19, I got into a scuffle with a civilian-clad Lance Corporal Marine in a dive bar in San Diego. As the adage goes, you should have seen him. Though my nose was sent left off of center by a blindsided pool cue, and I chose not to set it straight. The third side effect, sporadic uterine cramping, is being aided by a daily cup of Ajwain tea, the anise flavor of which has become one that I unexpectedly look forward to. Not intolerable. But it is the perpetual visual and auditory hallucinations that have begun to decorticate me. The night Dr. Balaga administered the solution, all 156 of us gathered for a vigil in the mess hall of the Centennium. It was a much less solemn event than the one for baby Gabriel, and the crew of the 9th arrival sang a round of Cosmia, led by Guerra in a beautiful countertenor. We called it March 28th, but the truth is, after the Great Storm and the New Year's outage, it may have technically been the 29th. The commemorative plaque engraved for her reads June 21st, 2008 AD through day 373, year 6 AE. It was less than an hour after the vigil ended and the cremation chamber was empty that I saw her. Through the solarium in the greenhouse. Both moons shone high and full, like the smell of honeysuckle. Or was Phobos shining all alone, with Deimos just out of view as my eye caught slivers of backscatter? My next evaluation is scheduled for tomorrow. I hope Dr. Balaga will not be too unkind. An apple a day.